Okay, so I have to find Sean, but the Minutemen, they want me to do this, and the Railroad, they're over there in the corner sort of doing that weird thing. I mean, I don't know, maybe we should look away. And the Institute, they want me to insert that into that. Oh, that can't be healthy. Ugh. Sometimes when we're playing a game, we just need a break from the main story. But lucky for us, Fallout 4 has a bunch of interesting side quests that can keep us from losing our minds. Or actually just making them much worse. I don't know. Anyway, today I'll be going over my top 5 side quests in Fallout 4. And just a heads up, these do have spoilers. Number 1, we have the quest The Devil's Due, and this is one of the few quests in the game that actually made me fear for my life. So, if you walk around the outside of the Museum of Witchcraft and listen to the holotape on Private Hart's corpse, you'll learn that her and her crew were being hunted down by something wicked. And at first you've got no idea what this thing could be, and of course when you go inside, that fear is only compounded because you realize that the thing, it's in there with you. And as you navigate this dark place, essentially it's a maze of rotting wood and all these sketchy sound effects, bits of human corpses will drop through the ceiling as you can hear the beast right above you. Oh, it's absolutely chilling. And by the time you get to the very end, you'll learn that this monster is a vicious, hulking deathclaw trying to protect a batch of eggs. And then it's up to you to decide if you want to steal one and sell it for a hefty chunk of change, or try to return it to its rightful mother. And who knows how that might go down. So definitely check this one out if you're looking to get spooked. Number 2, we have In Sheep's Clothing, and this is just such a refreshing surprise. I wasn't expecting this one at all. Mayor McDonough just isn't a character I ever thought about after first meeting him, but essentially, when you've progressed far enough in the main story, there's an event where you go to Diamond City to find Danny Sullivan dying in front of the walkway to the mayor's office, and he'll tell you that he was shot by McDonough after he caught him talking to a synth. So this forces you to chase him down. You go to his office, but it's locked, and you have to lockpick your way inside, and when you do, McDonough has a gun pointed at you and a hostage as well that he's threatening to kill. And it's going to be up to you to decide if you should shoot first, or if you let him leave the city unharmed, or if you want to try to persuade him that he should back down and stand trial. So honestly, this one just felt much more like a random encounter than anything, and because of that, I really enjoyed it a lot. Number 3, we have The Last Voyage, and when people say that a game has taken historical liberties, they had no idea until they've done this quest. But essentially, you can find the famous warship, the USS Constitution, and it's now being repaired by a crew of robots. And at the helm is a massive sentry bot named Captain Ironsides. Okay, I'm not sure if George Washington would have approved of all of this, but hey, if you like being an engineer and you're sort of tinkering with things, this really is a lot of fun. You get tasked with going out to different parts of the world to find pieces and equipment to repair the ship. And all while this is happening, there's a faction of scavengers who will periodically attack the ship, and you can take command by using the big guns to blow them up from the buildings down below. It's a lot of fun. Or you can even side with the scavengers. The choice is totally up to you. But if you do go through with getting the ship running again, you get to see it, not ride the waves of the harbor, but it actually takes off flying up into the skies above. So actually, maybe George Washington would have approved. Number 4, we have Kid in a Fridge, and, well, the name says it all. In this quest, you can wander across a refrigerator out in the open with a voice shouting from the inside, and when you shoot off the handle, you'll find a boy named Billy, who is now a ghoul who's been stuck in that refrigerator for 200 years, since the beginning of the Great War. Okay, I know ghouls can live longer, but they still have to eat, right? Man, kid, you really made that casserole last. See, I literally love food so much, I think I'd be dead by day 2. But this is just one of those silly quests to do. If you want, you can lead him back to his old house where his parents, who are also ghouls, they're still alive, and you can reunite all of them together. Yay, happy ending! Or if you're not feeling it, up to you, you can sell him to a group of gunners for a bag of caps. Again, just a silly quest to do if you want to kill some time. Not 200 years, but maybe 20 minutes? And number 5, we have my absolute favorite, A Pillar of the Community. And if you've been looking for a better life, join me in doing this quest and maybe you'll find that answer you've been looking for. Essentially, when you visit the Charles View Amphitheater, you'll be approached by a brother Thomas, who's the leader of a group known as the Pillars of the Community. And in very grand gestures and promises, he tries to compel you that joining the group will lead to a much happier life in the Commonwealth. All it requires, of course, is that you give every possession you have to him. Sounds legitimate to me. Now, if you fail to comply, he'll eventually reveal that he's a con man. Wow, I didn't see that coming. And threatens you to pay up. And it's up to you to decide if you should be the one to pull the trigger first and deal with the wrath of the entire community, or try to persuade him to let you leave unharmed. Again, this is one of those awesome events that it felt like a weird random encounter, and it's got a lot of really funny dialogue options as well. So if you haven't done it already, I definitely suggest this. And there you have it, my top 5 side quests in Fallout 4. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And down below, please tell me, what has your favorite quest been in this game? Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I want to make your life better, okay? I really do. All it requires is a like on every single one of my videos for the rest of eternity. What do you say?